Hey guys, Daniel here again, coming at you with yet another video through God's grace. If you don't know me by now, my name is Daniel. I am the Christian entrepreneur. Me and my wife own a few businesses, so here on this channel we talk about how to make some of your own money through your own businesses, be your own boss, through God's grace, of course, and do it in a biblical way. But lately, we've been talking a lot about the ATM business, how to start it, how to run it, how to make money from it. But I do want to get into my other businesses in the near future, such as the event photo booth, and then I am also a videographer and a photographer by trade. But today we are still on the ATM business, and we're talking about how much one of my ATMs made in 1 month. Now today is September 7th, so we're talking about how much this ATM made in August of 2022. Throughout the whole month. So if you want to just get right into it, I made $720.72 in surcharge money from this one ATM. So that's all the income that I made. That's not counting the money that I put into the ATM. Me and my wife put $7,000 into this particular one ATM every month. We go there once a month to fill it up. Sometimes it's every 5 weeks, sometimes it's every 6 weeks. Just kind of depends. But as you can see here, going through some of the numbers, not every day is a banger day. Not every day is awesome. Some of them are awesome, some of them are not. But at the end of the month, turns out to be pretty awesome. That's how all these ATMs work. You're not gonna make all your money in one day, not even in 1 week, not really even in 2 weeks. It's throughout the whole month where it all kind of comes together and actually can make you a decent amount of money. Now, I do want to point out that this particular location is sort of a unicorn. There's not very many locations. This is the only one of mine, even that's even remotely close. But there's not very many locations that at least I know about that make this amount of money in 1 month. This ATM has been in its current location for about 3 or 4 months now, and this is actually the lowest that it's made since it's been in this location per month. So it's typically actually makes me about minimum $800 a month. But as you can see here, it made $720.72, which I'm still very happy with, not complaining at all. Because if you do the math, these ATMs only cost $2,400. Tack on a little more when you buy the modem and stuff like that. But if you buy the ATMs from my ATM provider that I give on my website, just the ATMs itself cost $2,400. So if you're doing this on average, then at the end of the 4th month, I will have already paid off this ATM, and I will be making money by the end of the 4th month, which is a really, really, really good ROI, return on investment. But I do want to point out that it's not a normal ATM location. Most other ATM locations that you're gonna get, like some of the ones that I have, make you anywhere between about $150 to $250 a month. And even if I'm making $200 to $250 a month, I still keep that location because on average, that's still a pretty good ATM location. Remember, all of this money that you're making is passive income. So this is all money that I'm making while I'm doing something else, whether it's on vacation, on a day with my wife, doing some other work for something else. So as on a passive income, $250 a month per ATM is still a lot of money. But if you kind of do the math on that, on average, to pay off your investment per ATM is going to take you about a year. Which is why 3.5 months for this ATM is extremely good. It really is wow. So just kind of keep that in mind. This is the only location that I have that's even remotely this good. And so I wouldn't plan on having a bunch of ATMs that are this great, especially straight out of the gate. So just kind of keep that in mind. But if you want to look at a few of the other numbers here, like I was saying, not every day is a banger day. The first week of August, I still had my surcharge for this location at $3. And then around the second week of August, I changed it to $3.99, so basically $4, which is why you see some even numbers here and then some wonky numbers down here. But my worst day on August, I made $6 on August 8th. So that means I only made 2 transactions in the entire day. So that's obviously not great. That's terrible. But then if you go over here to my best day, I made $87.78 and only dispensed 560 bucks. So that's a really, really good ratio right there. So if you look at these ATMs on how much they make per day, it sucks. It's terrible. $18, $33, $15. They're not that great on a day-by-day basis, but when you add up the whole month, then you get a really good looking number, whether it's $720 or even if it's $200, $250. That's when you get the number that actually means something. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you're like me and you check it daily, just remember that that's not all the money that you make, right? You got to add it up. You got to wait till the end of the month to kind of figure out how much money you've made. But if you guys want, you can go and look at all these other numbers if you really want to. You can pause the video. I'm not going to go through all these numbers. But just real quick going through this, I only dispensed just below $5,000 throughout the entire month. And like I said, me and my wife put in $7,000 into this particular ATM. So that on average right here, this will buy us about 6 weeks of passive income. So we only go to fill this ATM up like once every 5 to 6 weeks, which is really good. That's the only time where we actually take any time out of our day for this thing to work. So passively, it's amazing. Whether you're making $100 or $800, still passively, it's really, really good. So that's all the money that I made in August for this particular ATM. I am gonna do another one of these videos, probably about another month or 2 or so that way you guys can see how consistent the ATM business is for one location. And that way we can kind of see like, all right, how much money are we making? How much money are we making? How much money are we making? Because it could change from one month to the other. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. The few of you that are subscribed, the few that do watch every one of the videos that I upload, thank you so much. You're helping out the channel more than you know. But leave a comment, guys. Let's start a conversation on this channel. Let's start a dialogue. I want to talk to you guys. If you guys have any questions or just saying hello, leave a like, hit me with a subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video, guys.